First book!
Redpill Rising, How Men's Rights Illuminate the Self-Determining Path by Conrad Riker, available now. Here's a fun fact. Women file 80% of divorces, but men lose 90% of custody battles. That's not equality, that's a rigged casino where the house always wins. I had a buddy who worked 80-hour weeks to provide for his family, only to get served papers because his wife decided she was unfulfilled. The court rewarded her with his house, his kids, and 30% of his paycheck. Meanwhile, he got a studio apartment and a Netflix subscription to keep him company on weekends. If that's justice, then burglary is just unconventional wealth redistribution. Let's talk about the myth of the impulsive man. Feminists love to screech about how men splurge on cars, watches, or gym memberships like it's some moral failing. But where's that energy when women drop $500 on handbags they'll use twice? A study in the 8th Journal of Consumer Research found women are just as impulsive. They just call it retail therapy instead of recklessness. The real question isn't, can he say no to a Rolex? It's, can she say no to a Starbucks unicorn frapper that costs more than his lunch? Then there's the trap of boundary. Women claim they want a man who can say no until he says no to them. Try this experiment. Next time your girlfriend demands you cancel poker night to watch The Bachelor, tell her you'd rather gargle bleach. Watch how fast strong boundaries become toxic masculinity. It's a lose-lose. Agree too much, you're a spineless simp. Disagree? You're an emotionally stunted Neanderthal. The only winning move is not to play, which is why smart men are ghosting the dating market like it's a Nigerian prince email. And let's gut the lie of beta male disgust. Women mock loyal, dependable men as boring, then cry when players ghost them. Biology doesn't care about your feelings. A psychological science study proved women are hardwired to chase dominant men even if they complain about them later. That's why the nice guy finishes last, while the guy who treats her like an option gets promoted to boyfriend. You can't negotiate attraction, no matter how many pronouns you put in your Tinder bio. Here's the kicker. The state actively erases male suffering. When's the last time you saw a PSA about male trafficking victims? The UN estimates men are 40% of sex trafficking cases, but governments fund shelters exclusively for women. Meanwhile, feminists scream, believe all women, while Title IX kangaroo courts expel innocent men based on zero evidence. Due process? More like due to process men out. So what's the solution? Opt out. Vasectomies spike 900% during recessions because men know child support is a life sentence. Remote work dodgers, HR harpies who think masculinity is a OSHA violation. And weightlifting beats dating apps. At least the iron doesn't falsely accuse you of assault when it's done with you. The system hates you? Good. Hate it back. Burn the plantation. Redpill Rising, How Men's Rights Illuminate the Self-Determining Path by Conrad Riker. Buy now. Links below video.